Thanks for stopping by. I'm Digital Micro. You're on the Digital Micro trading channel, day trading for ROI payout, no trade recommendations. It's just a trade journal. And this is all about weekend prep for Monday, January 30th, 2023. Let's get right to it. T plus 2 month end futures index ROI, return on investment, and this is a range comparison between the Russell 2000 futures, 11.59% for January, and the S&P's 4.85. So obviously, the bulls that are swing trend long, trend following bulls who just bought at the beginning of the month and held, they just trounced everybody else, especially the people that were Russell 2000. Now, I always say if I've got a range and it's going to go this far up, range can cut both ways. So I'm a mean reversion trader, and I can tell you over 70 to 80% of all my trades were easily shorts, and it were mean reversion. But if you're going to make money on trend markets doing counter trend trades, you better have the right strategy and risk management plan, because if you don't, you're going to get really hurt. So that took me years to master and understand. It's all about risk management. So here we are starting for this weekend prep. Let's get to the charts. What we've got is a last week view of each day, Globex and RTH combined, of the candle chart here. So let's just check out this upper Bollinger Band that completely went vertical. And on Friday, just a slight tilt, but in no way is that thing turning down yet. The delta on Friday was a 53, and I've got this red arrow pointed at the volume weighted average price here at 1915.6 with the 3MA at 1910.5. So the big thing to note here is the distance between the middle Bollinger Band bulls absolutely dominating still, and the 2023 anchored VWAP at 1851.9. The strength of the hits below on this order flow are one thing that really kind of is telling me there's not out of hand buying here. This is just barely registering the last 3 days above zero. So it is in the right direction and it's the right color, but why isn't it more? And this kind of goes to my thesis that a lot of this is just trap shorts versus wholesale buying. So wholesale's using the shorts to just keep this thing moving up, and shorts have just been badly trapped, and that's how it ended for them on January month end T plus 2. So let's go to the next chart. For me, can't beat the 120-minute for big picture context on a day trading perspective. And what we've got here, notice this blue dot, that is the closing candle, and I've got an anchored VWAP at 21.1. Of course, I've got the T plus 2 high and close marked off, and notice this algo here. So that's totally a signal for a pullback trend buy. So that's very interesting. And the middle Bollinger Band coming in at 1971. So no, this is not a mean reversion signal to short here. And no, I'm not going to go on buy this on an upper Bollinger Band, because that's where price basically closed at. And we had, what, 5 candles straight of hitting the upper Bollinger Band Friday. And the lower Bollinger's coming in at 93. Below strength of the hits, you can see the order imbalance here. All of the strength of the hits were of good size, but the wrong color. So that's telling me definitely there were sellers trying to fade this, or maybe smart longs that were getting out at a profit, because the overall direction is above zero. So cumulative delta bears that out here. All green, all ascending. So that's in the right place. And you can see here, we did have some green bars on pace. So again, no signal for me to take a trade and touch this when Globex opens on Monday, but at least I've got the table and setting on where we stand on location on the 120, and I'm just going to watch the Asia pivot and see how it plays out. Let's go to the next chart. So for the institutions, the month ended Friday, as mentioned in prior video, and what I did here was just marked up the levels with these annotations. Trap shorts, of course, are buyers. Here's our year-to-date anchored VWAP, and then we had wholesale just create a cost base of volume here where they just were accumulating on the backs of shorts. And then shorts got again trapped, and then they got trapped again, and then price kept zooming up, and we had wholesale basically for many days just building this cost basis right into the Friday, and then Friday point of control after the overnight pivot, and then point of control all the way to the T+2 close. So that's basically my thesis. Again, trap traders are buyers. They are people that are desperate, and they were never more trapped. This was all about the Russell 2000 shorts getting just mauled and wiped, and bulls just taking advantage of them. That's basically the market profile. Order flow structure, I've got to be very careful and see where the order flow is, where the acceptance is going to be, especially for this new week starting. We've got the Fed, we've got big tech earnings coming out, so it's going to be a super big week and new month. So I'm looking forward to it. Take care, trade them well. Aloha.